YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the channel, man. I know, like my setup here look like I'm just advertising for this company and all that, but Labor Day just passed, and to be honest with you guys, I'm more excited for these tools more than I should be, and that is because this is going to increase my work efficiency and everything while I'm working on my Camaro and doing other stuff around the house here, and like working on my vehicles alone. And for you car enthusiasts or DIY type of people, man, these tools here and everything that I'm about to share with you guys can help you get started on working on cars, working on your friends' cars, or getting you started to do anything where you don't have to pay a lot for other people's services and you can just buy the tools to do it yourself, like me. So before we get started to this video, man, we just want to talk about this new merch that I'm about to drop, man, on my site, man, called Only Chevys, man. Y'all see it right here. Only Chevys is kind of like OnlyFans, Only Chevys. And then on the back, I don't know if you guys can see, but they got Only Chevys and they got the Camaro. So if you guys want that merch, man, be sure to go to my site, man. It'll be floating here on the screen and it'll be in the description, man. But we're gonna walk down with like some of these tools that I have here, why I decide to get them, and so forth, man, and how I feel like it'll increase my productivity. So this here is like an electric, all Milwaukee products. If you guys don't know, just to bring you guys up to speed, all Milwaukee products are electric. They all come with like a battery platform, so whatever tools they have, they got like over 300 plus, man. I'm not even gonna lie, but they have 300 tools, man, and it's all off battery. So they have different ones for like how heavy the application you're trying to use, but they do a lot of amazing stuff. But here, like, I decided to get the 3/8 electric ratchet because I'm tired of like doing it the manual way, and not saying there's nothing wrong with it, because there is some parts on the car where you have to do it manually. But like, let's say I'm taking off manifold bolts, I'm taking off the throttle body, I'm taking off like the coder intake or any other loose bolts. Like, for example, when I was taking off like the rear back seat, like there were some bolts that I could have took off if I had this tool. So these tools came just in time. So if I want to do some more work on the cars or take the the front seats out, this tool will help me out a lot. Another tool that I am more excited than most is this here. This is the M18 Milwaukee mid torque. Now they do have like a high torque, but I didn't go with the high torque one because even though it can handle more, they got different versions of that, and I didn't want to be caught getting the wrong version since they switched to internals and it's more easier to break. But the mid torque, based on my needs, it can tackle a lot. Like, so let me just show you guys like the tools, like what it looks like. So this is the ratchet I was talking about. It seems big.
What I tell them. That's what I tell people. I say it's like it seems small, but it's big at the same time. That's what I say. That's how I get it off.
So this here comes with like the battery here. If I can just squeeze it on both sides, this is the battery. It comes with a charger here, and the battery is not bad. It don't drain pretty quick for these to be like power tools. So this is something I use here a lot. It comes with a flash here. Very excited about this particular tool. I got this for free actually due to the Labor Day sale. So if you go to Home Depot, I was able to get this setup and this setup for $250, including tax, out the door for these two setups, which I'll get into these later, which is pretty awesome. But for this tool alone, and with the batteries, so it came with two batteries, like this small battery and it's like a bigger, like a 4-amp battery. So this is nice. So that's this tool here, the 3/8 ratchet. I told you guys my reason why I decided to get it. But this here, the mid torque. The mid torque is a phenomenal tool. This mid torque here can take off a lot of stuff, man. Like, so far when I first got it, I just did a tire swap on my Camaro. So I have my SS1 lead wheel sitting over here, and I have my track wheel set up. This right here made the time go by so quick. Usually I used to do it with like the 4-way, just manually just cracking the lug nuts and all that stuff. This right here is taking them off in like, I'll probably tell them it took me 30 minutes versus an hour it took me like change wheels. Like it probably took me like less than that. I didn't even time myself, but this is a phenomenal tool. Not only is it good for taking off lug nuts, it's also good for doing like suspension work, and it's also good for like anything else underneath the car. Like this can take off like axle nuts and stuff like that. This can take off like crank pulleys. So this tool is very nice to have in your inventory, man. This is called an M18. This has the 5 amp battery, and this particular setup right here, I got it for about this tool with the charger. I got this for about like $320 out the door. So you can't beat that for what it can do, man. This is a phenomenal tool right here. Like I know, like having impact wrenches with the air, that's pretty much like the top. My cousin still loves it. He said he prefer air over electric, but for what I'm doing as a car enthusiast, and I feel like what you guys can do, because you maybe don't want to have an air compressor in the garage and it's being too loud and all that stuff, these is the way to go. And electric is a good company. Well, Milwaukee is a good company, and electric is pretty good for your needs because these batteries, I've had this for about a couple of days doing the work, and they don't die. They still have full charge. So we going into this. This is the next one. This is the impact driver here. So this and this drill, and I got this here. This all came for like this, and this came for like $250 out the door, like I was saying, man. So you can't really beat that. And this here can do a lot of stuff as well. So if you don't want to have to use the impact ratchet, you can use this because it's coming all different type of bits. And depends on what kind of cars you're working on, this can pull off lug nuts too, which is crazy. The torque on here is about like, I want to say about 250 nut busting torque. Pause. But this can remove like 250 pound-foot of torque. Torque bolts. This can remove about like 650. So this is crazy, and this can tighten like 450. So yeah, that's what's nice there. But I feel like these are like the power tools that you need to get like started to do anything on your car, man. I'm more excited about these tools than anything because I did a lot of manual work for a long time, and I feel like this is the way to go, and I should have got these sooner than later. You don't have to go like real crazy getting tools either, because like I'm gonna go through like my toolbox setup on like how I got started, man. Like before I got these power tools, like this is my setup here. Like the Husky like tool cabinet came to like $175. I got this from like Home Depot. This is like one of the smallest ones I got here. I went on ahead and dremeled me like a wood piece because that doesn't come with it, but I figured like for what all I need as a DIY car guy to be working on cars like this and my family's car, like this is the tools that I need. And before I had these power tools, everything in this box is pretty much what I use to like change the gaskets and stuff like that, or like my daily back at home, which is like an Impala. I did all my engine work, literally. So up here is like my pliers and stuff. Stuff I really need. I rarely go to like screwdrivers and flatheads and stuff like that. Nothing like really major here. But this is stuff you need because you never know when you will need it. Like I got these plastic ones here for like coolant clamps and stuff like that. I got the C clamp because this is for like doing older style brakes. Like that's one thing I can say about the SS1 LE. It's like those brakes are so easy to do. Rotors are so easy to do versus using the C clamps. But that's a nice tool to have, man. As we go in here, since this is where I keep my power tools, like these are like all my like ratcheting wrenches and stuff like that. I don't have everything. There is some things that I do need, like certain sizes. But like I got an 18, but I need like 19, 20, 21, 22, just in case. So I can have those here. So that's in this drawer. But like I said, these tools seems big, but they're not. Like they're pretty small, so like I can just tuck them in here, which is crazy because for the amount of work that they do, man. Like these are like phenomenal tools just so they can sit there. Yeah, these are like all my sockets. Not too much socket. There's still some stuff I need to get. Like all of these are color coded. Shout out to Harbor Freight. That's where I bought them from. But now since I have the impact wrenches, eventually I will have to get me some impact sockets. But for what I'm using, I'm not gonna lie, like I do use these like chrome sockets for the stuff that I'm doing. But since I'll be doing a lot of wheel, like replacing lug nuts off on and off the car a lot, like I need to like give me some impact sockets so I don't damage my wheels. So this is where all my sockets is. I still, as y'all can see, I don't have everything filled up, but for what I'm using my car for, what I have been using, like this is it. Like I have everything in SAE, everything in metric. So yeah, it's a work in progress. This is not something that you're going to get all in the same day. Like this is just stuff that grows overnight when you need it. But this is like basic stuff. And to be honest with you guys, like all this here, all of this here, this here, I got from like a Craftsman set, man. Like to be all the way 100. Like I got it from a Craftsman set that's pretty much like, shoot, $50, $60. I can't remember, it's so long ago. Like that's what I really started out with before I got any of this stuff. Like all of this stuff came like, shoot, like a couple months, like 6 months ago. So that just showing you guys like how far I done gross. And then I have this here, and this is like my junk drawer. So I got like my spark plugs, I got the battery charger for that. But yeah, nothing really I put in here. But I just want to just share with you guys like how, like what's the tools that you need to get started. This is like something that I'm just starting off with, just going quick and rampant. But I was just more excited to show you guys like the tools that you need and that I caught on Labor Day, because it's going to make life a lot easier. For example, like I can't brag about this tool enough, because let's say you was working on that like oil pan bolt. You take it to the dealership and you want to do your first oil change. Like it's pretty much hard. They put those on really tight sometimes where you can almost strip the bolt. That right there could take the oil pan bolt off with no problem. Let's say you want to do like your splitter and all that type of stuff. Between this ratchet here or this impact driver here that I'm showing you guys right there, like that can get things done. And also, like I forgot to mention that I got this kit, and also you got these bits too. Like these bits to get you started, all for that $250, man. So it's very nice to get. The reason why I chose Milwaukee, I'm not gonna lie and just say like, oh, Cobalt not good, DeWalt not good. The reason I just chose Milwaukee because it has a lot of torque, and based on like reviews that people that's in the automotive space, that's like DIY people like myself, they use these products, they last long, and it's something for you guys to it's just something for us to like get over time. And plus, I don't have to worry about lugging like those old-fashioned tools, man, like those 4-ways and ratchets and sockets. They have their place when you need them, but yeah, man, that's the main reason I got it. I just want to show you guys that my toolbox, when I upgrade that in the future, I will share that with you guys, man. But that's what I'm working with. That is like pretty much all the tools that I have to work on my Camaro SS1 LE and my wife car whenever I want to work on that as well. So if you guys enjoyed this video, y'all know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe, and if you like cars like these, follow the MOC. And if you like this shirt, not gonna lie, like this shirt is dropping tonight on my site, Only Chevys. Be sure to cop that on my site tonight, man. And like that, I see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.